Hello everybody, welcome back to Cesto. We have 447 coins in the basket, and we've just unlocked the lizard. So, the lizard unlocks its talent. Let's make sure we grab that. After suffering damage, the lizard leaves behind its tail. A 2-1 stat line with 7 health, the lizard moves randomly in one of the 4 corners with its health power, and it has a chili pepper in its item slot, which I don't think we've unlocked elsewhere, so it's going to be interesting. We don't have 3 more coins to unlock something for 100, so it's just going to be going out with that today. So, the lizard. Let's do it. Thank you ever so much for all the love on the videos so far in the series. The videos have been doing really well, and it's just nice to see the numbers on the charts go up and people enjoying something that I'm enjoying. But for now, these are -1s. There's -1s everywhere, so it's basically the top 2. Let's just check this. Kills adjacent monsters. Well, we're not on the board yet, so let's start here, because if we get -1, we can get +1 here. Same number to open the door as always. Alright, we get out. No injuries there. This will be fine when they're switched, which means this is fine now, and we can just alternate rows 2 and 4 with no fear whatsoever. I feel like this guy's sun power is going to be harder to make best use of. Because randomly in one of the 4 corners, obviously we've eliminated these 2 corners, and so we could get this strawberry if we needed it, which currently we don't. But it's going to be an interesting time for sure. Attraction to strength monsters down, attraction to magic monsters up, not really on a 2-1 stat line. Attraction to traps down, attraction to all monsters up, and attraction to chests up, attraction to traps up. Let's go chests up. I would like to make lots of money if I could. Now, we only have 1 hand, which is a problem for our prospective inventory. So I guess we're just going to go. Going to need some wishing pools, or whatever they are, ponds, to deal with that. The corners here are not favorable. -1, back +1, -1 door. I think we just take the door, thanks. Somebody asked if we can get more money out of the yellow brick if we wait until we're deeper in the dungeon to try it. So let's put those in there, so we are definitely at least 100, because we're not going to be doing much shopping, that's for sure. Okay, this row's safe. And then this one has healing. This is the goblin that we have to tease to get some kind of unlock in the overworld. There's our tail. We crash into that again. Oh, that's fine enough. I think we're just going to go to a 3-1 stat line here. It's interesting that the hand mold has 4 fingers, but the character has 3. I don't know about all the other characters, whether it's just because this guy is a lizard, he has fewer. How do you have an effect on this? Because apparently it does, and I have no idea what to expect out of this, so let's find out. It just wobbled. Intriguing. The first move on a screen weakens the whole column. 3 monsters are weakened at the start of each new screen. Killing 2 magic monsters weakens all strength monsters. The first move on a screen weakens the whole column. Let's try that. Alright, that's very safe. This is largely safe, especially if we can get rid of you. This is bad, this is bad, so... Well, that gets the rest of the bottom row totally safe. let's use the sun power to go to a corner, because we can either kill this guy or get this chest. Here's a random corner, right? The infographics suggest that it's anywhere random within the whole corner, because it's like a 2x2 in circle on the image over here. So I'm not entirely sure what to make of that right now, but we will check and progress and keep taking care. But for now, we get a fruit. We can take another egg. I have no idea what happens if we take this egg all the way to the end game, but it's not really what I want to have my one inventory slot for. A key would obviously be very strong, but I'm going to take the die because it's more usatile. That's not the word. Versatile. Useful. We got this here. Right, paying very close attention to its colors again. Yellow, red, blue. Yellow, red, that's not red. Yellow, red, blue. No. Blue, red, yellow. It's not either of those, so I don't know what it is. There's some cash. Give me the fairy. There's definitely something about that I'm not quite seeing, but it looks like that's what the circles are along its body and head. All of these guys are in sync, so yeah, it is in fact random for the whole corner, not just the 4 corners. So either that was different in early access and has changed, or I'm just misremembering, or I made a wrong assumption somewhere. But this looks reasonably safe. Although this looks even safer. Oh, this is turning out real bad. Really, really bad. Four of 7 health. 50-50. Oh. That's not really how I wanted that to go. So many traps. This is a free line. It's just a -1 for a +1. Or we can get the +1 first. That weakens you to a -1. But we don't get it. Now you're a -2 again. 2 more for the door. That's nice. That's terrible, but at least we get a rebate. Right, so normally this does what, 20, I think, in the very earliest. 57. 60, it's just 10, so I don't know how fast or not that is increasing between floors, or if it's not at all. Right, this is all safe. This is all safe. You're going to take away rewards, so go to the row with more rewards first. Nice. I could have sun powered to take that chest if I'd have been working more patiently. Teeth. Strawberries up, max health -1. Chests up, actions before reloading sun power +1. Attraction to magic down, attraction to strength up. That's generally what I wanted. If I didn't find something like this, I was going to use my die to reroll here. But magic monsters down, strength monsters up is pretty much what I'm looking for at this stat line. Bottom's all safe. This is all safe when you're on an alternate. That's all safe when you're on an alternate. Swap you again. I almost want to try and kill you so that we can clear the floor. Alright, we can clear the floor. We're going to get 1, 2, 3 health back minimum. We just have to make sure we're going after the red-blue guys on the correct orientation. There it is. Clean. Still have the die. Still happy enough with the die. Right, this is safe. This is mostly safe. That's very safe. We're going to be just fine here. Cruise through that top lane, fill up our health. Can't do a clean because this trap won't disappear without a hammer. That's safe. That's safe on alternates. This is reasonably safe if we get the fruit rebate. Start here. Alright. No chance for a fruit rebate now. We just clear out 5 squares and get out. Bomb again, or shop again with a bomb. Just going to keep moving. We're at full health. We have a fairy. It's pretty good. This is a -1. This is a -1 with a +1. This is a -1 and a -2 with 2 +1s. This is all free. So we'll do top. And then we'll do these 4. And that counts to 5. We get out without any issues. Bomb. Bomb. Ah. The ribbed structure of your neck is very symmetrical. Right, this is a -1 for a +1. This is all safe, so no beef here right now. There's also the second row, which is entirely safe. Right. This is a -1. There's 2+ here, so let's see if we can clean this floor. I mean, when I say let's see if we can, it's let's clean this floor. I'm so curious as to see what the bonus we're going to get is after we've done it 20 times. Clean. And get swatted. Sun power intact. Top safe. Bottom is basically safe. Just don't accidentally go to where you're going to get eaten. That was fast. Right, we need to take -1 on the bottom row before we take the fruit that's available. And clean. Extra one of those animations for whatever bugged reason. And we continue. Right, snakes are a problem with us taking -2 from them, but top row's fine, bottom row's fine. There's -4 damage on the floor and 3 healing, so not too much to worry about. Alright, well, we can't heal enough after killing the snakes to clear the floor, so we shall just attack a bunch of stuff and be on our way. Oh, my friend! What a pleasure. Finding water underground feels normal, but a whole ocean and clouds? Watch your step. Yeah, the geography down here is a bit bizarre. It cannot be denied. Right, lots of snakes here, and no healing. We need 6 steps. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that are safe. Plus the trap. Let's start at the bottom here. Okay, well. That's 3 now. We can go back to our tail. Except now that would kill us if we hit it. I guess I'm gonna... I was thinking about using the die to get through this, but I guess we're not going to. We can actually do this for safety. Maintain our inventory for die. There is a shop immediately after this, so if we did spend our die, it would not be the end of the world. -1, +1. These guys are all on alternates, which is super lame. Right, I think that's us out. No fruit. Squish a bug. I think we're fine. We got a lot of money coming in. We don't need the horseshoe. Attraction to magic monsters down. Attraction to strawberries down. Attraction to strawberries up. Attraction to strength monsters up. Attraction to chests up. Actions before reloading sun power +1. Interesting decision here. Magic down is not the same thing as strength up, but for things that do damage to us that aren't traps, they're kind of equivalent, but I think I'm going to take the magic -31 here. Get them down to what, 49? 48. Okay, the birds are fine, and there's 2 whole rows of birds, so that's very smooth. Just get gone. Right. Sun power or cash? I don't need the cash, but I'm not utilizing the sun power much. Maybe I'll utilize it more if it's cheaper, perhaps. Could be. You are unideal. Now, the first time we get hurt, we will leave our tail behind, so it's not an immediate problem. Let's do this. We did not get a fruit. That's real lame. Alright, that is 2 poisons. A -2 for a +1 is not worth it. Health at 4 of 7. We can send up like another 100. It's enough to do something useful where we're getting to. And away it goes. Unideal. Okay, that looks like it got more powerful, so there could be birds in the top 2 rows. Oh no, it was snakes getting weaker because of one of our teeth. Okay. Nice, we get out there with a little extra health. Opening 1 chest weakens adjacent monsters. The first move on a screen weakens the whole line. Heals 1 every 2 floors. Heal 1 every 2 floors is just too good. Ugh, hate you. Hate this floor quite a lot. Row 3 is safe for 4 steps, so start here, hope to not hit you. That's probably the worst one. Well, we can do this whole row. And then do bottom left corner to get our 6th pip without danger. So, sun power actually coming in useful there. Get some healing for doing 2 steps. There's another step. So we're going to heal 1 when we leave. So really, we only need to get to 6 before we come out of here. This is a great row. It's a -1 for a +1, or it's just a +1. 5 of 6. Less risk here. We can just go. We get unnecessary healing. Alright, that's bad. Only a 13% chance to hit him is not very high. That's great. That's great. 3. Poison now kills us, so this is the only safe row, and there is no safe corner. We need 2 more steps. There's 1. There's 2. Get me out. Leave all of that. I would like to be rid of you. It's a low percentage chance no matter which way we cut it. That's the worst one. Ugh. Well, at least we get 1 health back. Oh no, that kills us. I guess we're out. Oh, this is very bad. This is very bad. Put 50 more in the bucket. There's a point of healing. You're weaker, you're weaker. Of course, we don't hit the weak one. This is a -1 for a +1. Um, 63%. Bad times. This kills us now. Oh, it's not going well. We do have a fairy, so not all will be lost. Honestly, make this even cheaper. Maybe we can start trying to get some real good use out of it. I love going through those because it's 1 charge on this tooth to go into the pool and then 1 charge to leave the pool, effectively, and so it's just 1 free health. You're a problem. That's also a problem. Two, 3. I'm going to reroll the floor. We are still poisoned, which is really bad. So 14% chance to die, 24, 24, 24. I guess we're down here. 19, 24, 24. Last one to get to the door. We're not going to be able to buy anything for 8 gold. Oh, no, we can. We can buy another die. That's nice. Okay. That must be nearing its resolution, right? Let's start top row while this guy's down. That's the worst one. That's the best one. That's fine. You kill me. Let's do this. Now you kill me. This is all safe. You kill me. You're -1. You kill me. But it's only a 14% chance here. Only a 14% chance. Thank you, fairy. Alright, we return to 4 health. Not full health, just half rounded up. But now we are without that additional lifeline. I would like to be rid of you if we have to take some damage somewhere, and we probably will have to take some damage somewhere. Let's start here. Okay. That I can kind of work with. And alternate these 2 rows. Sun power, 4 health, 5 health for coming down a step. I'm wondering if maybe a weapon would be better. But I can't get rid of this without rolling, and then the weapon might not be there anymore. It might also increase the cost, or it might just be the die that gets more expensive, so you can't do, like, endless rerolls. A string of bombs. Oh, it's the spider boss. Doodle doodle doo. Well, that's an extra pip of health. So, stepping on any cobweb is just a flat -1 health. Let's start here. No cobwebs for us. That's pretty safe. Damn. Alright, we're getting way more use out of this corner's power now, which is nice. I want to get to that fruit at some point. Damn. It's 2 to get our sun power back. Oh. That's the worst one. Into the ocean depths. Now, mimics are going to be stronger than us here. Thankfully, crabs are not, so that's really good to see. There's 2 damage on the board and 5 healing on the board, so we don't even have to be precious about where we go. We can just click it all. And they won't let you enter an infinite loop on the traps when they are out. We no longer have our die. Killing 3 monsters weakens 3 randoms. Picking up a strawberry weakens nearby. Killing 2 magic monsters weakens all strength monsters. This is where I would have liked to reroll, I think. Me picking up a strawberry weakens nearby, because then we might be able to do more in the corners with that. Did you know that? This little green dye is fabulous. It works on everything. Statue, merchant, fountain, combat. I enjoyed talking to you. I knew 3 of those. I wasn't certain, but I suspected it was going to work on the fountain, and it's nice to now have confirmation of that. So we can see through the explosions which ones are mimics and which ones are not. So this is safe, this is safe, this is safe, and that is safe. Does not leave great options for us. Also, now that we've done that, this is slightly darker in shadow than this is, just in the animations, it seems, which is interesting. 50-50 for safety. This is better. No, it's not. 5 of 6. Bad times. Take the gold. On our way. Okay, this is fine with this number of strawberries around. Would I like to try and kill you first? There are no mimics here. You'd be a -2 for a +3. Now you're a -2 for 2. Now you're still a -2 for 2. Now you're a -2 for 1. So, not worth. We could do this and blow him up and clear the floor and get the strawberry. It's basically saying, if this was a health potion, would you take it now? Sure. He still took it! Rude! There's a glow behind this guy. And we get another gem. And we are going to get a clear. Now. With minus 48% on magic creatures, I am just going to keep mainlining the strength, but it's getting iffy. Right, I might just take a key now. Get out of floor 3. And away we go. Alright, little frogs. There are 2 now, so it'll be 2 is safe, 3 is safe, 4 is safe. So let's start by clearing out this corner. There's no fruit here, so we'll just do this whole row. Now they're -1s. Are there mimics here? Probably not with how many other monsters there are on the floor. Three of 6. You can do one of those. Now these guys are getting very big, which is concerning. Do they cap out at 6? Oh, it seems they do. Okay. -1 and +1. -1, -1, +1, -1, +1. Obviously, this is a problem. Let's start here. Then this could get the corner one for free. Did not. That's fine. It's still a -1 for a +1. Except we get the +1 first. Sure. -1 for a +1. We need one more. And we're out. We could go to Trifidi. Even when I don't think I'm making a lot of money. I really am, which is nice. We're just out of the shop. Haven't even been presented with any inventory space options from the fountains. You have teased the goblin many times. An unlikely ally achievement unlocked, which does something for the stars in the overworld. We'll find out what that is either at the end of today or the start of tomorrow. For now, keep up at the bottom. A guaranteed -1. Sure, we'll take it before you get stronger. That's 4 of 6. Hate this. Hate that a lot. Let's do this. And this doesn't look too bad up here. That's the worst one. Oh, I had a tail that was safe. Dummy. Could have just not lost a bunch of health there. Are you a mimic? Yes, yes you are. Because there's fruit as our reward on this floor rather than chests. Is the basic way I observe that. That's unfortunate. It's hard when we have such low magic attunement to creatures. It's hard to kill these when there's so much other stuff going on. That's nice. What do we need? One more? Of course, but we can get a rebate on this other piece of fruit here. Alright. 4 of 7 health. Cash or clean the fountain? I don't know if cleaning the fountain is something I'm supposed to be doing actively here, or if it's something that we deal with the stars and then we're less likely to find trash here. Your pond cleaning efforts are much appreciated. Something seems to have happened. Okay, mimics. Yes, a bunch of them. Are you a mimic? Yes. Are you a mimic? Yes. Okay, hate that for me. Is this floor a key? Do I feel like I'm likely to come out ahead on this floor? There's -2, -1, -1 up there, and they're going to take fruits. There's -1, -1 here. There's like -2 twice here, -2 twice there. I think I'm just going to get out. And we find some teeth. Attraction to chests up, attraction to traps up. Attraction to strength monsters down, attraction to chests down. Gold multiplier +1, attraction to all monsters +33. This is not really what I want to see. I assume this doesn't help me here at all. Chests up, traps up, strength monsters down, chests down. I guess this makes it more likely we get to fruit, and with such a large HP pool, that might be beneficial to us. It's kind of the only real way I have of justifying that to myself. We could just take a fresh key, I think. We can't afford a key. Alright then, it's going to be a die. Given away. I could have twung his nose, I guess. Need to go less quickly. Top row is a death sentence. Are you mimics? No, but this is also really bad. There's a lot of bad stuff around here. So I'm going to start here. 34, but the rest of it is 66. Of course. Alright, well, that does mean we get through here without using the die. So that's something, I suppose. I'm just going to keep my money at this point. This is a real bad floor as well. There's lots to dislike about this. I might reroll. Any two of these is just death. And there's not any kind of good corners for us to try and attack. It's better, for sure. Even at a -3 here, it's a +2. So it's only a -1. This is largely safe as well. We can do sun power to get this corner a lot. Let's go here first so we can avoid that. We can take somewhere else. And then we can sun power to this corner to heal up to get out. Well, now we can just clear this row. We get out on full health and full sun power. Top row has a trap, but doesn't have any of these big -4s. A -2 here might be the best time to strike. Of course, we miss it. There's still 62% to get anything that's not the big guy. And of course, we get the big guy. We're out. We got 56 gold to replenish our inventory with something. I'm assuming with a bomb we can bomb an entire 2x2 corner with the sun power. So with the sun power at 2, we will try that. And there's the end of the biome. We can get into the volcano-y kind of thing. I think we might be okay. I might just bomb this out immediately. It's 3 really bad targets for us. Then this becomes like mostly fine because then we can get those thereafter. So we'll take the -1 here. Then this will be a +1. We can also just keep avoiding bubbles. And if we take our tail in the corner, that takes us to 6. Good bomb. Good bomb. Alright, is there a bomb creature that needs dealing with immediately? No. The hands are bad. The heads are fine. You're still just offering me 1 gold. I really would like to get this gem to the end. Obviously, I want to win every run, but like I'm extra invested in min-maxing right now because we have something worth fighting for. Alright, we'll start here. If we get the trap, we go to the bottom row. Fine. Let's take this corner. Expected outcome. This to trap. Or this, and then if trap, bottom row. Are you going to reopen? No. Okay. I was always trying to go fast, but I guess it only starts opening when I click something else, and I've just kind of conflated those two actions together. This is a -1 for a +1. This is a 62% chance at just any fruit. And we're out. Leave the tail behind. And time for teeth. Right, picking up a strawberry weakens nearby enemy monsters 1 for 1 turn. Picking up a strawberry weakens nearby enemies 1 for 1 turn. So that would be either 2 for 1 turn or 2 for 2 turns. I'm not sure how they stack. Using 2 items gives back a life point. Terrible. 3 monsters are weakened at the start. Give me a second one of these and we'll see if we can roll that into something better for ourselves. Oh, something for you. Bring your ear close to my mouth. The deeper you go, the more powerful the monsters become, and the more gold they protect. Farewell. Alright, these guys are safe. You are annoying. There's a bomb up here. We don't have a sun power, so get lucky on that. Let's try and get one of these hands while they're down. We don't. You took my fruit. 4 of 6. It's all going to end badly. Though, if we get hurt, we would have made a tail, which we could have done sooner perhaps, but too late now. Anything that we can afford. A sun potion or a die. I think the sun potion is redundant at 2. Oh, classic. That's 1. Get out of there. Okay. There is at least fruit down here. There's fruit down there as well. Let's try this. Nice. At full health, door is open. I'm out. Not spending any more time in the darkness than I have to. Get the bomb off the lane, and also it's just a free row. -2 is unpleasant. We could reroll. This whole corner is -3. This whole row is -4. I think we reroll. Another bomb, but an otherwise safe row. They take our sun power, but we can rebuild it on the row without issue. Traps down, monsters up. Strength monsters down, life points -2. Strength monsters down, attraction to chests down. Well. I'm thinking that if we just take attraction to strength monsters down, our attraction to strength and magic monsters will be both around -50%. We'll take the 2 hits on life points, but we'll probably heal that back pretty quick. And then it just means we get more chance to get to chests and fruits safely. But it does also level out our chance of getting to magic monsters or strength monsters, which I'm not sure if that's ideal. All monsters up 11%, traps down. These traps don't really bother me so long as I have a plan. That's the important thing about these traps. Attraction to strength monsters down, attraction to chests down. I guess we'll try this. It's a little iffy, but I'm hopeful. We have an open inventory slot. We have cash. These are not useful things, so I'm going to buy this, use it immediately, and then the string of bombs is probably the best thing for us right now. Bombs, no bombs. You're the biggest problem. This is relatively safe. This is all exactly the same. This gets shot by you. This top corner is pretty safe. Let's start up here, of course. -1. -1. -1 and... No, not -1, but minus sun power. Unideal. We need 3 still. Yeah, I think I regret my tooth choice from a moment ago. But we are going to get out. A coin for my friend. Now that is generous. The bricks of the well tell a story. You might want to pay closer attention to them. I still have things to tell you. Another time, perhaps. So if that's not the brick, the yellow brick that gives us stuff, I don't know what it is. There's no bomb here. Bottom row, safe. So we just need to find 2. Top row doesn't look bad for it. Okay, now you're clasped. Top row for the fruit doesn't look too bad on the percentages. This doesn't look too bad either on the percentages. We just get a -1 there. Clear the bottom row. Get out. I don't need the money. I don't know that we're going to get to utilize the inventory space, but if we do hit a shop before our last couple of encounters, we'll be okay. I can't remember what the exact number we need to reach is, but it's over 100. We get the fruit before the bomb goes off. Before the bomb goes off. Lovely. One more. One more. -1's here. This is safer. Chance to lose our sun power, but we get it back in 2. Perfect. Perfect tile. Perfect tile. We have inventory space, so just donate a few coins and have the option to buy something else. A second thing of bombs. Even if we have to use both on the same turn, we can make it work. No bombs. This is -1. This is -1 for +1, so clear out the whole bottom first. We get out that way. Another teeth choice. First move on a screen, -1. Killing 2 strength monsters weakens all magic monsters. Heals 1 life point every 2 floors. Probably a bit late for this, but I do like the idea of just remaining to heal. Can't be many more floors now. Let's start bottom row. Shame. Let's do this. And then bottom row again. That was a speedy 6. Bomb here. Actually, if we just take this third line and get out before the bomb goes off. That works. Just going. Just going. 105. Bombs. No bombs. Top row. We kill you, I'm kind of happy about it. Lots of this stuff is very bad, so I'm going to take a corner here. That That's 3, that's 4. That's 5. That's the good one. No bombs. Sludgy red door after this. We're going to heal 2 when we get out of this room. We get 4 here. That's pretty safe. So let's take this corner. Then 2 here. And then this corner again. And then 2 more. Gets us out. And there's the door. Gem. Goes in. 2 life points, 100 coins. Interesting that it heals you. Facing this impassable door, you discover a tiny fragment of light. As it rests in the palm of your hand, its glow blinds you and warmth radiates through the entire body. You are certain the sun hasn't disappeared. For now, it's impossible to go any further, but what you hold is a promise. The hope of one day restoring peace, joy, and the glory of long-gone times. A hope that will guide those foolish enough to venture into the depths. Tonight you will sleep by the light of this fragment of the sun, lulled by the sound of footsteps as others rush in, drawn by the news. Alright, a relatively speedy one at 56.5 minutes. Loads of money to spend. A sharp blade is spawning at the source. I don't know what that means, but that is, I believe, what we get for saying hello to the goblin a bunch of times. Collected gold is returned to the surface song. What will you do once you hold it in your hands? Still lots of mysteries, but with 566 gold, we're going to be able to do some good stuff. Yeah, this cleans the source of its rubbish, so the pond is more likely to be clear, I suppose. That is our roster of 6 characters, just this guy from when we finish. But for now, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers.